Hello and welcome back to Red Wine and Chill. I'm Chris.
I'm Lugs.
And on today's episode, you keen-eyed viewers will see that we're not drinking wine.
In fact, we're drinking tea.
Yorkshire tea from England.
Yeah,
Look,
true English tea.
English tea, cheers.
Cheers.
Sometimes we need to be healthy and have a detox, and this is one of those weeks.
Yes, and we're going to be talking about more ideas for detox weeks and the challenges of going outside and being social while still detoxing, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
We're also going to be jumping into a couple of our segments, Agony Aunt, and the first installment of Lux's food diaries.
Oh, no.
I've seen her stressing about it.
Yes.
There's no way out.
I was like, oh no, which one should I talk? Oh no, there's only like one. No.
One?
No, I have a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll just talk about one because they have the same ingredient that's used several times over.
Perfect. Well, come and join us on this. This is Red Wine and Chill.
Tea and relax for the moment.
I love it.
Oh gosh. I think I don't think in the regular way.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So one of the challenges of not drinking or having a detox is going out and meeting your friends, because there's always that pressure to have a glass of wine. The weight is coming over.
That's true, but do you think we should reconsider our friendships then? I was only joking,
Maybe-
guys. I love you all.
maybe
That
we
is my
have-
friend.
Maybe we all have a problem.
No, just kidding. But more just because we can definitely hang out with our friends without drinking. But I think it's more that we think we'll have a better time if we go out and for a night out or whatever, and like
Yeah.
Friday night and have a drink and so on.
Mm.
And maybe it does make the night better.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think it makes it different.
Yeah.
It depends, because I have been on nights out where I haven't been drinking,
Yeah.
and everyone around, if they are drunk or if the vibe is right,
Yeah.
I kind of got this like secondhand feeling
You know,
of like that excitement and the energy that they brought. It kind of like
like
rubbed
just-
off.
yeah. Do you then like kind of start to think that you're feeling a little tipsy?
Yeah.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People actually, I have a friend who is never drunk,
Yeah.
and when he goes out,
Yeah.
often the people are like, I thought you didn't drink, but you're so drunk. And he's like, I've had nothing. I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like replicating the energy.
Right. Or the key is just to then just be like socially obnoxious.
What do you mean socially obnoxious?
I just mean like, because you think that you're like a little bit more relaxed and say whatever while being tipsy. But then maybe you just say whatever anyway. But then again, hey, that's me.
That's you anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, I don't think I'm socially
Maybe you never need
obnoxious, but,
alcohol.
like, that's true. That's true.
So when you're out,
Yeah.
what do you, if you're not drinking, what's your like drink of choice to have? You know?
I mean, so far I think we've been like the detox weeks that we've had, like we've been doing with like it's been freedom, no?
Freedom. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's a good choice. I mean, I don't drink beer usually,
Yeah.
but it's still like it feels like you're still partying in a way.
Yeah.
Versus
And actually,
yeah.
the Freedom Clara.
Yeah.
Clara, for non-Spanish people, is shandy. It's basically beer with lemonade. The Freedom Clara is really nice. I started buying it and I just have it like on an afternoon.
Oh,
Because
really?
it's like you're having a lemonade, but with that little extra,
Like an edge, like a
little
little
extra
bit of an
edge. Yeah. And this
I'm-
one I got is really good.
Okay, yeah. So I think, that's definitely like a good option, because I also think like, it's also nice to be able to like literally have healthy, like, because when you want to do healthy weeks or now summer's coming and you want to get like,
So if you're doing the
better
detox to
and
be
like-
healthy,
yeah.
you don't want to be having the Freedom then, because it's all sugar.
Oh, I was thinking that the calories on it was quite low. Are you sure?
Well, yeah, because if it's
should-
mixed with
but
lemonade, it's like
what-
having a...
That's true, but I
it's like
don't
having
like
a
the
Coke.
Clara one actually too, but then again, I don't like Clara that much.
No, fair.
So maybe then it's fine, because I think the normal Freedom is kind of low in calories. I think. You should check it out. I've been having it,
we should
thinking
look,
that it's low in
You know,
calories.
one thing I did have is just tonic water. Tonic water with lemon. And if you get the slimline tonic, It's really good
Really?
because the bitterness of the tonic in general
Yeah.
makes you sip it slowly like you would a gin and tonic. And it gives you
Right.
that feeling. So you can have like
Yeah.
a tonic with some lemon in it
Yeah.
and you ended up sipping it slowly and it lasts for ages.
Okay. Okay.
That's always my issue when I go and have a soft drink. I have like a Diet Coke or something.
And then you
I
finish it.
completely
Yes,
downed it because it's just
exactly.
super tasty.
And of course, it's difficult to have a tea when you're out on like Friday night.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I love this very nice tea.
Yeah,
but,
that's
like,
good. Oh my God, I had a friend come to visit and it was really cold. This
Yeah.
is not a non-drinking story.
Okay.
But she went to this beer bar
Yeah.
and she was like, I really want a tea or like a hot toddy.
Yeah.
And in the end, they bought her like a shot of whiskey.
Yeah.
I think it was like a chamomile tea and some honey.
Oh my
And she just like mixed it all together at the table and
Oh
had this
my
really
God.
random drink.
That's really
And
strange.
we
That's-
were all there like, what the fuck is she doing?
oh my gosh, that's really
This is
strange.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until we tried it and it was absolutely delicious. Like,
Really?
yeah. I've
Wow.
never even thought
okay,
about
that
it.
just sounds totally bizarre. Like,
Totally bizarre, but
Yeah.
it was actually surprisingly good.
wow. For the drinkers. I think that's a good story.
For the drinkers, because we never drink here on Red Wine and Chill,
Of
you know?
course. That's
We
why
are
we named it
angels.
Red wine and chill.
Angels.
But speaking of, I actually just usually like red wine.
Yeah.
And for I've not found any non-alcoholic versions of that yet. And I would love
They
to.
do
'cause-
exist. Because there's also this drink that's super common at the moment called No Secco.
I don't, oh, really?
It's like Prosecco,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
without
yeah.
alcohol.
I figured as much.
The thing is, it's basically just glorified grape juice.
yeah.
And often, and it just tastes like that.
Yeah.
And often, like, the No Secco is a similar price to bloody Prosecco.
Yeah, okay, that's not exciting.
No.
No,
And it ends
but
up being
yeah.
like, why have I just spent 12 euros
On grape juice.
On grape juice?
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
not going to get me drunk.
Although a good sparkling grape juice is still too much for a good sparkling grape juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red wine.
Red wine.
No.
Like, stop dreaming. It's
No,
okay.
no,
Don't
I
worry.
was just
Sip
thinking
the tea. Breathe. Just another week.
Well, actually, I was more thinking red wine. Like, what are the good options that we could, like, do for red wine in a non-alcoholic version? But if you viewers have any ideas, please let us know. Write it on our Insta so we can get healthier. Summer's coming.
Summer is coming.
Yeah, and then of course it's summer, and then everyone's out again, and then and then it's winter, and then everyone's out again.
It's really early. Maybe we go out too much.
Think so?
No.
Okay. All right then.
Although I think we are getting better at being in.
Ooh,
I went-
spring. Sorry, go ahead. I just completely cut you off.
No, tell me about spring.
No, I was just thinking like spring cleaning and spring detoxing with
Yeah.
before summer. So that actually works into
It works into one like
clean.
self-improvement.
Yes, that's the word.
Self-improvement spring.
Yes, that's it. I just lost my words. Yeah.
That's what your spring has ahead of you. Just,
So sounds fantastic.
yeah. Sounds like a really exciting
Cool.
spring.
Lots of tea. Lots of
Lots of
freedom,
tea, lots of cleaning.
and lots of cleaning.
Yeah. I can't wait for your spring. Maybe I won't see you so much.
My God. Awesome. Maybe I need new friends.
Yeah, you've said that twice in today's
Okay.
podcast.
I think I shouldn't say this anymore.
They're going to start to believe it.
Actually, I do like my friends. So, yeah.
So how do you deal with the temptation when you're out? If the barman comes and asks you, what do you want to drink? And then lists the cocktails or whatever.
Feel like
Have you ever caved?
once in a while, it may have happened. When I see all my friends with their cocktails and everything. No, I think the idea is just be like, no, don't ask me. And then maybe just say, I'll just have a freedom or something.
Yeah.
And then,
You have to have the drink in mind.
yeah, you have to,
before,
yeah.
Otherwise you
yeah.
panic and you're like, oh, I'll have an apple.
Yeah. Oh, you panicked.
Wait, this happened to me.
Yes, just last week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because on Tuesday I
Yeah.
went out and I was saying to my housemates, like, I'm not going to drink tonight. I'm going to be really good. And then we were at this bar set outside and this really attractive waiter came to the table and I hadn't decided what I wanted. And I was so like, nervous and like awkward. And
Yeah.
he sort of went round and was like, we have all these cocktails, and looked at me, and I was like, oh, I'll have an apple.
Yeah. And then I was like, Chris, why did you do that? I thought you wanted like, and then you were like, I was just really nervous. It was really funny. And you were like, I'm not sure I didn't actually want to drink.
I didn't want to drink. I didn't even want an apple.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just said it, and I was like,
Yeah.
yes, I'll have that.
Yeah. This is why marketing uses good looking people. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Goodness gracious. They just need to have like, they should ask us to market more things, because we could sell everything, you know?
Yeah. I'm just not going to say
With
much
such
right now.
beauty.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to say much about that yet.
We're beautiful.
That's true. Actually, acknowledgement. is
Goodness
good.
gracious.
Oh gosh.
It's
Yeah.
you know, this is what the detox is about.
This is what tea does. The confidence severely lowered. Oh, just joking. Just joking.
Just joking. Well, you know what? This is
Yeah.
a podcast about red wine and chilling, and we've spoken in detail about all of the red wine alternatives.
Yeah.
So I think it's time for a break before we truly lose our mind.
Yes.
And we'll hear a word from our sponsors.
Look forward.
Look, everyone wants to look younger forever, and we only have to look back in history to see that this has been a theme forever. So why not jump into a brand new video and blog series, looking back into the past and seeing the history of staying young. Our own Lux is hosting a brand new venture where she dives into how people have been keeping their youthful looks, giving you top tips from the past on looking as beautiful and young as she does herself.
Thank you, Chris. Wow, Chris complimented me.
I know. So why not tune in to Ancient Secrets, and you can find out all of those ancient secrets of beauty and try and stay young forever, as we all want to do. That's Ancient Secrets, coming out soon.
Guys, I'm hoping for your support.
We will be there. We will be young. We will be beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Hello, welcome back. We're going to be jumping straight into our agony aunt. We have a question from our friend Charlotte, who we've mentioned a lot.
Yeah.
And what she wants to know is, how do you cope with having two homes in a way?
Yeah.
You have the home that you left behind in your home country, and you have the new home that you made here in Spain, with all of your friend groups here, all of your friend groups there. How do you cope? How do you
And
survive?
it's not so much about the home per se, right? Because when I
No.
first heard the question, I got confused and I was like, are we talking about houses? Or, but it's more like living in different places.
Yeah,
in a way.
that like
That's
dual identity, or like
Yeah.
even maintaining your life in both places.
Yeah. I mean, I think that it's important to keep really good contact with your old friends while also knowing that you can't just live in that world. You are wherever you are and being present in, your new home, wherever you've created. But at the same time, like, keep the valuable friendships. And every time you go back, it may not be possible to see everyone, but, make that effort to stay in contact.
How do you maintain that? I'm really, really bad at it. How do you manage to maintain that contact? I mean
it's
are
much
you
easier
texting
to-
people? Because having texting conversations with people who are miles away is super difficult to find
Well-
interesting things to talk about. How do you manage to keep it interesting and keep it alive?
Well, I think with your, those friends that you've been talking to regularly, you can just leave. I mean, I love my voice notes. You love your voice notes.
I do love my voice notes.
So I feel like texting can be a bit boring and
Yeah.
it takes a lot of time. But voice notes, you still feel like you're conveying your mood, your emotion, and, all of that. And I feel it feels more personal, because sometimes calling everyone takes too much of time if you're doing it all the time.
Yeah, for sure. And calling people is hard because no one's ever available.
Yeah, that's true. You have to
cool.
coordinate. And then maybe you have time differences.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have that too. And then I think the other thing is, I mean, you know what? You're really good friends. You're going to be like, you're just going to go back and it's going to feel like,
Yeah.
like
Like old times.
Yeah, exactly.
Like no time has changed.
Yeah. So, but I think it's important to keep the contact in some way, so they're kind of updated on your life, because otherwise you lose that connection in a way. So have some of that, like voice notes, just, and then make sure you meet them when you go back, and then also make sure you live in whichever place you are in, because otherwise you're not going to meet new people and you're going to feel really homesick. This is my take on it. Your take?
No, I agree. I think it's good. I'm really bad at staying in touch with people.
Okay, yeah. But you
just
still have
hate-
everyone coming over
I
and
hate
visiting
text
you,
people.
so people love you, Chris.
Yeah. I do think it's also, I do think it's a lot of Barcelona mixed in with it as well, you know?
Okay.
No,
And I
no,
was
it is
giving
lovely
him a
having people come to
compliment.
visit.
Yeah.
It is nice.
Yeah.
No, I do the same. I do try to voice note when I talk to people,
Yeah.
and there's so many people who I always want to catch up with,
Yeah.
and then I just haven't messaged for like 6 months.
Yeah. I mean,
But
it's
I
hard
just-
to meet everyone all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And also, like, I mean, maybe you have to do, like, I don't know, if you're going, depends on the frequency of how often you go home.
Yeah.
Then, like, have, like, one meeting with all your close friends together.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I do find it then it becomes difficult when you're going back to your home,
Yeah.
because if you go back home,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I'm in England for a week,
Yeah.
you're in India for whatever, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then there's so many people who you have
Yeah.
to,
And there's so
who
much
you
to
not have to, who you
do.
want to meet up with.
Yeah.
But there's only so much time, there's so much like social energy you have, because
Yeah.
you're like, I need to spend time with my family, I want to spend
Yeah.
time with my boyfriend. If I want to go to London, I then, there's so many people there to try and meet at the same time.
Yeah, that's
then
also
it becomes
true.
really stressful.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, what I tend to do is just, in fact, I think I end up talking to some of my really close friends more when I'm abroad, because I do a thing where I meet them, like the really close ones, when I go to India.
Yeah.
And but then I don't have that much time to spend so much time with everyone, because it's like, I have a lot of family time that I need to, like, have family time, full stop. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I think it just depends for each person. But I think it's important not to lose complete contact.
No.
The only thing is that a lot of people don't get, when you go back and nobody else has moved place, that they kind of expect you to be exactly like where you left off. And that doesn't happen a lot, because of course you're you.
Yeah.
But then a lot changes.
A lot has changed. And I think that
exactly.
brings it back to, if you're living in the now of your new home,
Yeah,
it will
yeah.
change you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you lived in a lot of different countries that aren't your home country.
Exactly.
So, you have a lot of like cultural experiences.
Yeah. But my takeaway is, like, from the different places, one of the things I feel like you meet a lot of people, especially because I think you and me were both quite social. And then we do that. But then every time, like, when I've left a place altogether, I still have the closest ones who I'm still in contact with.
Yeah.
Like, for example, my friend from England, I'm actually going to meet her like in 2 weeks, and I met her. Or like, my friend from India, we met in Sevilla together. So I'm sure, Chris, if I was somewhere else, we would still like, meet in different places or something. So I think you still hold on to the core, some of the core friends that you made.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's nice. Yeah. It's giving me a kick up the butt to be like, you need to message people more, Chris. And I do.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be so mad if I went somewhere and you didn't message me. I would tell you, though. I would voice note you and let you know. Several times.
You'd have somebody stalking me. You would know where I am at all
Yeah, I'd be
times.
like, Chris.
You'd just
turn around.
You'd just turn up at a restaurant and be
Yeah,
like, excuse me, you've been here for 4 hours and you have not met me yet.
Yeah, probably, yes. Yeah.
Be like, Lux, we're meeting at like 5. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's probably
We do that,
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's about work, isn't it? You got to put effort and
Yeah,
work into
yeah.
maintaining your friendships.
Yeah, I think so.
It
But
can be difficult,
But I also think that when you are in the new place, it's important to know that, like, whoever you meet, like, it's going to take work to build a relationship too.
Yeah.
Because you can't just only be like, okay, but my old friends from wherever, well, you can be, they know me really well because they've seen me through whatever. Of course, those are strong friendships because of years. But then this can be like new strong friendships that you have to build, but you have to be ready to build that too.
Yeah.
Right?
Sound advice. Sound advice.
Yeah.
Well, Charlotte, I hope that we answered your question satisfactorily.
Yeah, sure.
And I know that Lux is stalling, but we're going to be moving on to Lux's food diaries.
Oh,
and we're going to
no.
be delving in and seeing if she's done any cooking seeing if any of the cooking has been a success, and really pulling it apart. So, do you feel like you have done more cooking since our last episode?
Yeah, a little bit, maybe. Yeah.
That's good.
So,
A little bit. I mean,
okay, you know what? I'll tell you.
Okay. Yeah.
I have the key thing that I'm using now,
Yeah.
which I've always used, which I continue to use, which is tuna.
Yes.
Because I love tuna.
Of course.
And so
Lots of protein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Healthy. There you go. And so the last time what I did was I put some tuna
Yeah.
with some garlic. Actually, you know what? This was the easiest quick fix.
Yeah.
So what I did was I got the Chinese store chili garlic. You know the chili garlic.
Oh, like in a squeezy thing.
Yeah, in a
Yeah.
paste, like, you know, but not paste, but like where you take it out of the jar. I don't know what you call that because it's not
Yeah,
squeezy
it's
thing,
like
but
chopped.
yeah,
Yeah.
chopped
I know what
ones.
you mean.
So I put some of that, and then I put like a bit of soy sauce and a bit of the Korean gochujang. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, you
but
bought the gochujang? What,
yes,
the red
the
fermented
gochujang.
paste?
Yes. I put a bit of
I love that
that.
stuff.
Yeah. And then I put my tuna in there.
This is in a bowl.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
It was in a bowl. I put it in the microwave.
Okay.
Salt, pepper, oil. You know,
Oil.
the basics.
Yeah.
And then the tuna's cooked anyway. So, you know, it's not like a piece of tuna. It's
No, it's tin tuna.
Yeah. Or the bottled one, which I think is healthier because I don't want too much of tin.
Bottles?
Yeah, here in Barcelona, you get plenty of bottled tunas.
I've never seen that.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, no, you should look in the section.
What, in glass?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So you actually don't get the
The
tin
metal.
aspect.
Yeah. So you put it in the microwave.
Yeah. And then after I mixed it. So, I mean, actually it was already mixed, but you know, you mix it after. Then I had like these lettuce leaves. So then I just put like the lettuce leaves and then I put all the tuna in them. And then I had that.
Genuinely quite a nice sounding meal.
It was actually
I
not
can't
bad.
really rip it apart.
Can you not?
No.
Wow.
I think it's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. Because it reminds me of those lettuce wraps are great.
Exactly. But this was the
Yeah.
easy version because, of course, I didn't chop anything.
No.
And I microwaved it, so there was no
No, well,
like
I've seen your
dishwashing.
knives. Your knives have never been used. They're like covered in rust.
Oh my god! So talk about that. They were bad quality knives. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
So there's a success.
Wow. Thank you.
So
I should be like the art of tuna. I
Wait.
have so many options with it. Oh no,
I thought you put avocado in this.
not this one.
Okay.
That was the
Because
air fryer.
I have a memory of you cooking avocado in the microwave.
But I've done that too. Because I do.
And that was in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I forgot
What was
about
that meal?
What was it? Because yes, that was avocado and tuna actually. Also.
Another tuna.
But this one,
But
yeah,
what
I
did
do love my tuna.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I've done like avocado,
Right.
tuna, okay, and then some salt, pepper,
Yeah, of course.
chili powder because I love spicy food, garam masala,
Okay.
and then some curry powder. So like,
Wow.
yeah, a little bit of that. Mix them all together. A bit of lime.
Okay.
Squeeze some lime in. Actually, I didn't even squeeze and cut the lime. I got those lemon squeezies that you get in the supermarket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Chopped garlic, already done.
Of course. It's literally just every effort to not use a knife. Like, when was the last time you used a knife?
When you came over. So
You didn't use the knife.
you did.
I
feel like I
didn't.
watched you use my knife. Oh no, I used it also when I got the healthy choice. Or which one was it? HelloFresh.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You hated HelloFresh.
You know what? I thought it was great. I loved the ideas, but I stopped it in 2 weeks because I think that I had to use the knife. I don't have a problem using the knife, but like I don't like to be pressured to because I feel like it'll spoil, and then I feel like a bit pressured.
Lux appeared at my house one day with just like a handful of HelloFresh ingredients. Was like, "Hi, Chris. I don't want to cook the HelloFresh, so here's all the ingredients for you, and take them." It was just like a bunch of random things. That were put
Yeah, because
together.
I took out all the I kept the avocado, and I kept like some of the things. And it was just like, oh.
I mean, I was quite thankful. It was great, but it was just
Yeah, that's
so
when I
funny.
realized I'm like, no, I don't think this is for me. Because I mean, not that I'm mind cutting, but then it needs to be like the days when I want to, when I'm ready to do my cutting. But the quick fixes are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you cooked anything else in the air fryer.
I did the potato thing that you actually told me about.
Oh, yeah.
I actually followed Chris's advice. So actually, you can't break that down because I literally followed it.
Yeah.
Although I
But
didn't
somehow
cook
it still went wrong.
Yeah, that was there. I felt like it didn't cook entirely properly. But
So break it down. What was it?
Okay, so it was like potatoes, which I actually chopped. Maybe my chopping was too thick because I just...
Was this into like circles like that?
Yeah, it was like...
Okay, yeah.
Right, yeah. And then I put it in a bowl and put oil and mixed it with oil as you told me, massaged it into that. Salt, pepper wasn't really like that, but like just...
A little potato massage.
Okay, Chris, I don't know what you do with your potatoes, but this was just a bowl of potatoes. Like,
No judgment here, Lux.
yeah.
No judgment here, Lux.
And then salt, pepper, chili. This thing I put some Mexican sauce in. Oh, you didn't tell me that, but I added
What's
some.
Mexican sauce?
I don't know. It was like
Tabasco sort of thing? Or?
yeah, but like Mexican flavored sauce. So it's like
okay.
not really chipotle, but it's called Mexican sauce.
Just called Mexican sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I put that, and then I put it in the microwave. I mean, the air fryer.
I was going to say, this was the mistake.
Yeah. But yeah, it was fine. But then, and I even followed the last bit with I had cheese and I put it only in the end. So the cheese came out really nicely. But then again, maybe I just dumped the whole thing in one on top of the other.
Yeah.
I didn't really neatly put anything up.
I feel like when you're using the air fryer, you need those like spaces between the things you're cooking so the air can like crisp them.
Yeah, no, I didn't do any of that. Yeah. Maybe the next time you make some potatoes, you can. I'm not a big fan of potatoes anyway, but maybe I can try them and compare it to what I did. Basically, I'm trying to make him cook for me again.
She keeps doing this.
I know.
She invited me over for tea last week. And then was like, but if you are hungry, Chris, I might have these ingredients here. You could cook us something nice. And I was like, Lux, no. Like, come on. It's 5.
Yeah, that's true. I was really hoping. But then, I always think I'm being discreet when I ask you.
I think we know each other so well that when we're trying to be subtle with each other, none of us has it.
Yeah, it's
because
like, no.
we know exactly what each of us are getting at.
Yeah, it's also like when you get restless and tired, I'm just like, Chris, you'll just be like, I can just feel it. And I'll be like, I think it's time for me to leave now.
I'll literally like move a cup slightly to the side and the rest of the way. She's like, Chris, you want to be alone now, don't you? I'm like,
yeah.
Can you tell?
Oh my gosh, yeah. But food, so that's mine. That's been my food journey so far.
I think it's progress. It sounds
so.
good. I'm a big fan of the lettuce leaf thing.
Really?
I like it.
One of any of my...
You should try it with mincemeat.
No, I'm not eating.
Oh, you're not eating meat?
at
Yeah,
the
of
moment.
course.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Still more or less. I had like once some chicken.
That's okay.
But actually, I've been sticking to it otherwise.
Very
it's been
impressive.
fine. Yeah.
How long are you going to go? Are you going to...
I'm just going to keep going for a while because actually, to be honest, I don't really miss it.
That's great.
Yeah. It actually works fine because as long as I'm getting seafood. Yeah. Then it's fine because I do like my tuna.
You like your tuna.
Yeah.
Like
Not even that. Oh gosh.
You know what you've got to do? Okay. So if you can remember way back to episode 1, we had the disastrous story about the charcoal fish.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Where you covered it in spices. It was all sounding good except for the kilogram of turmeric.
Yeah. And then deep frying it to char.
You should try and make your fish dish, but without burning it.
Oh.
Right? You could buy a nice piece of fish, fry it up, and prove that.
Yeah, maybe finally can do it. Yeah, actually, okay, that's gonna.
And if it doesn't, it's great content.
Awesome. I think you're almost hoping for me to destroy that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's amazing how the fish completely disappeared.
I don't know how.
Charcoal.
Well,
I never cooked before.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. So I mean, it looked right until it didn't.
I love it so much. Yeah. Well, great progress. We'll be checking back in again to hear Lux's food diaries in our next podcast.
It's going to be creative, healthy cooking.
Yeah.
How about that?
Creative, healthy cooking.
But the creative is the important part.
You should be a saleswoman. Because, you've made some really interesting food. Sound interesting.
Really? Wow. Okay. Maybe this is going to be my new thing.
Creative, healthy cooking.
Yes.
Get some tinned tuna, mix it in a bowl with an avocado, microwave it. There you go.
Okay, but it tastes good at the end of it.
Good.
It tastes good. Guys, try it. Let me know how it tastes. You try it. Tell me what you think.
Perhaps I will.
Nice.
So well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. If I really hate myself that day, you know.
Oh,
I
come
can,
on. You'll be surprised how good it tastes. Just add in some chopsticks into the lettuce.
See, there's
thing,
another
and
one.
then-
There's another great line. You'll be surprised how good it tastes. This creative, healthy food. This is our next ad.
Yeah,
Lux's
of course.
cookbook.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Of quick fixes, no knives. No.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, how about that? Creative, knife-free, healthy cooking.
Yeah. Beautiful. So this has been Lux's Food Diaries. Thank you for sharing. Was it that bad?
Yes. Was no. Okay, fine. It's fine.
You got praise. Look, this has
Yeah.
been a great episode. We have successfully not drunk. Well done.
And actually, it was quite fun and nice. So, cheers to non-alcoholic drinks.
Cheers to non-alcoholic drinks.
Woo.
Woo. Definitely not just
I
sipping an
should
empty
finish
mug.
that, but like, yeah. So it's just like, yeah.
Look, thanks for joining us. This has been Red Wine and Chill. Perhaps next time we will have some red wine.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Come find us on Instagram and we will be posting updates on Lux's cooking on our general lives. It's Red Wine and Chill with 3 L's. Come join us.
Thank you.
Thank you.